it. Okay, take it away.
All right, what's going on, everybody? So we're waiting on Jake. He'll be here anytime. I kind of wanted to just share a little bit of updates on TMX Global. We are fully approved on every aspect. We are just kind of waiting a little bit for the developer to do the whole migration part from the whole QuantumFi Global to TMX because everybody in that organization is moved underneath us, like in our community, TMX Global. They're changing the affiliate page to be instead of quantify, it'll say tmxglobal.io and then your affiliate part as well, and then your backend login page. And then they got a between the login page and going into the banking page, there's like another link there that they got to change. So I got to change all those links, change some coloring, change some packages, change some verbiage, change some names back there. Besides that, everything is looking fantastic. It's been a lot of work, and that's one thing that it's been a lot of work, a lot of Zooms, a lot of learning and understanding, and learning a lot about how MasterCard and top tier one banks work, and like how TMX Global is basically an API company, to where we API all these big time, top tier banks, exchanges, MasterCard, all those things. So like there's going to be some really good updates coming. I can tell you that you'll be able to import your non-custodial wallet into the back office, which is cool. You'll be able to API crypto.com back there. You'll be able to API any central exchange. We also will be able to utilize PayPal, Zelle, e-transfers, all the different things from all the different places in the world. I don't know all the verbiage yet, but there's just any ability that people have to send money somewhere, it'll be able to be sent to TMS Global. So for people that's had all those struggles figuring out how to buy crypto, we've solved that problem. We can show you just through our system. Go create a TMX Global account, fund your account whichever way you want to. We'll have lots of how-to videos on that. And then with that side, then you convert it into crypto and you can move it out. So there's a banking update coming either the end of this week or next week, where they'll be adding a lot more crypto wallet addresses. The biggest one that I'm excited about is the Arbitrum One USDT will be added back there for people to send funds there. So once things get popping really good with TMX Exchange and you're making those USDTs in the TMX extra tokens from staking, because you're not only just making USDT, you're making a little bit of TMX tokens too, if you looked at that white papers. So it's really cool. So we'll have that ability. In the future comes too, we could probably get our TMX token back there as well. And so besides that, I would like to share just a quick intro video so that way you guys can kind of see a little bit like what we got going on here. So let's see if this part works. Can you hear this good real quick? Hear that good?
Yeah, I think sound is not really clear, Brian. Maybe just, I don't know.
Welcome to TMX.
Oh,
All right,
right now it's okay. It's okay, but going not really clear. I showed it on the previous presentation, by the way.
okay, well, let me do this. There's some background. Jake, I muted you, Jake.
Okay,
Welcome.
I think
Good
right
to
now better.
Is that better? You can
Yeah,
see it too?
yeah.
Welcome to TMX Global, your
Okay.
all-in-one solution for modern banking, crypto, and card services. Let's get into it.
We're never in the flow of your funds. That means your assets, your control, no middleman, no funny business.
With TMX, you get direct access to multi-currency banking. Swap, send, spend, all in one powerful platform. Join our global affiliate program and tap into a revolutionary revenue pool. And it's built to reward the people who grow with us. Our infrastructure, military grade, fully insured, audited, and built on Fireblocks, so your assets stay secure in motion and at rest. Need to move big numbers, like tens of millions in crypto? We've got you. Gain access to a secure OTC desk. Private, fast, market safe, deep global liquidity. Flexible settlement options. You're in full control. Spend globally with our hybrid credit card. Unlimited usage. 100% approval. Fully international. We offer custom corporate banking programs, white label card solutions, and seamless B2B payment flows, all under your brand. Need to move between crypto and fiat? Send a card, send to bank. And yes, get paid commissions instantly. Every transaction is fully KYC AML compliant and built on Tier 1 banking rail. TMX Global, built for performance. Powered by trust. Let's move money smarter.
So that's like our video. That's something that you guys can honestly start sharing right away. And then kind of go into, hold on a second. I have to mute you, Jake. You got a lot of background noise. Do you see this video now, Tim?
Yeah, I can see the video. I'm not sure what's wrong with the sound, because sound is really good. It's really not good, you know.
It's not.
Yeah, right now even you talking, but you know, I'm not sure it's just for me or maybe for all.
And anybody else on mute and let us know? Sounds far away. Okay.
Yeah.
If your computer sound, you got to share that and then share screen, as far as I know.
TMX Global is here, and we're paying out like no one else in the game. Our 3-tier referral system pays 30% on your direct signups, 10% on their referrals, and 5% on the next level. Hit $100,000 in direct enrollments and unlock the Titan bonus. That's an instant $10,000 payout, direct to you. Choose from TMX Signature, TMX Gold, or TMX Black, with plastic or metal cards, premium banking services, and global spending power. Earnings are never guaranteed. This isn't passive income. Results depend on your activity, your network, and total platform growth. The separate company-wide benefit, aside from the affiliate program, is that every gold and black card holder have the ability to qualify for the global rewards pool and share in 30% or 70% of monthly revenue. As our network grows, your potential payout grows. No limits. TMX Rewards, built for performance, powered by trust. Are you ready to play at the top? Make sure to get back to the person who invited you to secure your position today.
So those are 2 intro videos we have on our YouTube. You can see that we have the same mascot, which is cool. You know what I mean? It's TMX Exchange. So just wanted to get you everything there. So for those impatient people like Justin, go ahead and Jake, go ahead and take over so you can give people some updates on everything. So, but thanks everybody for being here, and I'm excited. I don't know about you guys, but we're getting some good stuff together. What's up, Jake? How you doing?
Yeah, Jake, you need to unmute yourself.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we could.
Basically, I'm coming back. Yeah, this I got really strong pneumonia and COVID and everything. I got temperature 40 Celsius almost. Yeah, finish in hospital. Yeah, so it was really hard for me. But yeah, as I said, now I'm coming back. I don't even have more temperature. So yeah, it's looking good. Basically, all this stress, all this workout, yeah, just kick me out. And as I said, finally we got some results. Even my computer dies. Yeah, so basically, just 20 minutes ago, just my internet card, my computer died. Yeah, so now I'm connected to the laptop. So I don't know if you guys can hear me good, but yeah. As I said, maybe there will be some interruption because I'm connected to the mobile internet, but yeah, basically I will try to catch up everything. So yeah, so finally we managed to catch up with our goal with 4,000K per Ethereum. Now, if you can see, we almost at all-time high at 4,800. As I said, I know many of you guys been impatient, so you want to cash out the 3,000, 3,500. As I said, when Ethereum pump, it will pump really strong and really fast. So basically, this is what we got from the market. As I said, now after we pass this target of $4,000, after we make the cash out, I think it was almost $1.5 million. So basically, we are close to $3 per initial price per the token. TMX, what is our, let's say, next goals? What we have now? Basically, if you can see here, this was all Ethereum pump. So after we catch up all this liquidity at 3,300, and then when I said, guys, just be prepared, for the next big move, because all this consolidation after the long time, it just pumped away. Basically, from this point, we just go up straight. Basically, $4,000 was just a kick out. So now we are closing to the all-time high. All-time high was 4,800 something. Basically, I think maybe in a day or two, we will go maybe to $5,000 just to take some liquidity, and then market will turn down. But as I said, from my perspective, now it's not longer important, that we have this price action on Ethereum. What is now important is the altcoins. So basically, if you can see here from the market, this is total market cap. So after we have this breakout, this is, I think, last time when I write you this red line, after we break, we just go into the $4 trillion. This is very important. Basically, this is all crypto market what we have now. As I said, my target maybe in a month or two is 5 trillion, as I said, but I think this bull run we can go to $10 trillion. Basically, this is our target. What that means? That means that there will be a lot of new dollars, lot of new money, lot of new liquidity coming on the market. But for us, what is very important is the total two. So basically, total two is all crypto market excluding Bitcoin. So if you can see here, we just break about $1.6 trillion. Why I'm speaking this is just to prepare you guys for the launch and for this liquidity grab what we are going now with the TMX token. So as I said, patience is always payout in crypto, so this is very important. Basically, if you can see now, we've been around $1.2, and now after we cash out, we close to $3 per token. So basically, this is a lot. Basically, guys who buy at 1,500, 800, they double the money. They already doubled the money or even more just from this sale of the TGE. And as I said, from my perspective, now what we are looking up to catch up with all this new wave, what will come on the market with all this new money, what will bring on. So for now, if you can see, all this push was made with Ethereum. Basically, Ethereum make this breakout about $1.6 trillion. And now we are waiting for the altcoin season. So what is the altcoin season? In most of the cases, first we see the push on the Bitcoin. If you can see, we already go about all-time high with Bitcoin. After it, as I said, we wait long, few months, really long time of period, we wait for the Ethereum push up. So now Ethereum just come under the long time resistance, 4,800. As I said, this is really good sign, because when Ethereum make new all-time high, this is the moment when the altcoins will go. So what are the altcoins? Altcoins are all other coins except Bitcoin and Ethereum. As I said, this is a total tree. So basically now, if you can see at the total tree, we are just in the range where we've been in the July. So basically, we are still under the resistance. We just break $1 trillion. But it's very important. Our TMX token will be also the part of the total tree. So that means we will be the part of the altcoins. And from this moment, as I said, we are looking up for the next big push up on the market. And this is why we are looking up to get our dates to bring all this liquidity up. So if you can see here, from this moment, this was the beginning of 2025. So this was when all the altcoins pump from this season, and this is the big resistance what we hit for us, for our, let's say, big confidence that the new money will come into the crypto, and our TMX token can pump, let's say, to $10 or even $30, $50, is that we need to break above this line. So basically, we need to go above this line and make next push up. So what that means? That means that all these trillions of dollars will come into the altcoins, and we will have next altcoin season. As I said, for this altcoin season, I think we will go to $2 trillion. So basically, for now, we will just double all money what we have into the altcoins. So basically, how this stuff works. This was the previous altcoin season, what we have in 2021. Basically, it go from $400 billion into the $1.2 trillion. So that means that go 300% up. So 3x in all money what come into the altcoins. Yeah. So this is why this kind of the stuff is very important, because with this move we bring all this new money. So basically your altcoins go from 5 to 10x, some go to even 100x. But to go to 100x you need all this liquidity. So basically you need all this push on the market. And as I said, for us now we are still into this range, but we have the previous top, and for the clear breakout we need to move above 1.16 trillion and then go into the $2 trillion. So basically, what is our goal now after we cash up all these Ethereums? As I said, if we wait long, maybe we will add up 10 to 20% now. But yeah, as I said, community was really can't wait to bring $4,000 per per Ethereum. And now we are just looking up to get around all this new liquidity. From my side, as I said, my now next goal is to go with our listing date around this zone, basically from this sale. As I said, I'm expecting this to happen maybe next 15 days, 2 weeks maximum. As I said, from my move, we send requests to the exchanges for the dates. So basically, we go for the 20th of the August and 27th of the August and 3rd of September. So basically, if we get range this first date will be next week in 7 days. So basically, for now, I'm looking up about approval. I will know by the Friday. So basically, under the Friday, if we get this ready, we will get listed on the 20th of the August. So that means in 7 days. If these two exchanges not collide together on 20th of the August, we will go with 27 of the August. So basically, next 2 weeks, I'm expecting that we will go list. As I said, from my perspective, we ask for these dates. I will also try to get few more dates up, but we get these blank spaces to get our tokens on. So as I said, from my perspective, I think we are 50-50 chance that we will go on in 7 days, but almost 90% chance that we will go in 2 weeks. Yeah. So basically, what I get now from information that we will go maybe latest will be 3rd of September. But yeah, as I said, this is in 3 weeks. It's a little bit late. I would like to go earlier, because if we go earlier, we will maybe be prepared for this next push up. So basically, from my perspective, what I'm looking up is to get this perfect, let's say, mix up. So let's say next 2 weeks, market break about 1.2 trillion. We list our token around here in this zone. And from that moment, we catch up all this new liquidity. So what that means, when we put all this money on the exchanges, that means that with this bullish momentum, what will come into the altcoins. So as I said, this is prediction. As I said, we still can be rejected from this zone and come back into the 1 trillion zone and then make next push up. As I said, this can make maybe 5 to 6 days delay, but as I said, from our perspective, we are now into the zone for the listing ideal. So what that means? So that means if we break this new up, if we go with this bullish momentum in altcoins, so what is very important, we only see the push now into the Ethereum. So basically, this is Ethereum season, not altcoin season. And when Ethereum season finish, I think it will finish maybe in a week, 2 week maximum. When Ethereum finish, then altcoins will go follow up. Yeah. So as I said, this is our game plan. What that means? That means that our token, if we get listed here and we see all this new liquidity coming on the market, from that moment, token price can go just in few days to $10, from $3 to $10. Yeah. And as I said, I see this a lot of the time. Basically, most of these kind of the projects can go from the 3x to 10x just in first month. So basically, as I said, just be prepared. Don't sell everything on the day 1 or day 5. Be prepared for this, because if we catch up this bullish momentum, we will catch up. As I said, if we get listed and altcoins get this rejection back with liquidity, As I said, at that moment, we will see maybe some slower grow up, maybe from $3, maybe to $4 to $5. But when we see this breakup, at that moment, we will be ready for the next push up. As I said, for you guys who wait already for this long, as I said, don't sell all up at the beginning. Prepare yourself, because it can maybe take 1 week, 2 week, 1 month, 2 months. As I said, by the end of the year, we can be at $30 per TMX token. Yeah. So basically, if we catch up with all this liquidity, we can easily go 10x. But from my perspective, please be patient. And as I said, I will try next week make the Zoom for you guys with this program, how to sell by waves. Yeah, so basically how to sell 10 by 10%. I think I already speak 2 times about this, but maybe once more before we go live, we will make this preparation. Also, yeah, from this perspective, we will go first with listing. After the listing, after we catch up with this wave, if we see some oscillation down, we will prepare also exchange for the going down, for the going live. At that moment, we will open liquidity. So basically, we will have 1 week to collect all this liquidity for the staking, and then when we close this promotion for the liquidity, as I said, liquidity will be open all the time, but we will give rewards for the guys who make first deposit into the liquidity into the first week. After we finish this, from that moment, we will have this opening window for the next push up, and from that moment we will open fully live with the exchange. As I said, we are looking up to catch up to 2 waves. So basically, first wave will be on the listing day. As I said, on the listing day, we will go hard with promotions. I think maybe we can go to $4 to $5 or even more, maybe in day or two. As I said, guys, don't sell in first days. You will see some nice results, but don't sell it. Yeah, basically, because it can go even higher and really, really stronger. From that moment, after we, let's say, push up this first initial push, from that moment, we will go with the opening of the exchange. As I said, this will be really good news for the token, and that will make a new wave for the push up. So basically, I will now show you with this SUI example. So basically, this is it. Yeah. So SUI, when they list on first day, these guys go, I think, I don't even know how much this was, from the 10 cents into the $2. Yeah, this is 2000%, I think, from the day one. And from that moment, slowly they take out liquidity. So basically, people with their weak hand, they sell it that moment. And then when they start bringing some good news, they again pump into the $2. Yeah. So this is what I'm saying to you guys. When you see this big pump up, sell around 10%. Hold your part of the tokens, because there will be some sell-offs. Basically, some guys will just want to take the profit, but for the long term, you can profit really, really big, even 100x. And after 10 days, when we push, sell this first initial push up, then we will go, live with the TMX, and then we will make another new hype. Yeah. With this new hype, as I said, you can send additional 10%. Also, with this money, you can always buy more TMX tokens, like with these cells. And after this, when we get ready, the exchange, when we get ready, TMX Global, and all this stuff together, we will have the third wave. So basically, with the third wave, I think we will break all these new all-time highs. Basically, from $3, we can go to $10. From $10, we can go to $20. And from that moment, this will be really big gain. And as I said, when you see with TMX tokens this kind of events, when we break all-time high, when we break all these prices, sell some part, don't hold all, as I always said, but sell some part, but don't sell all, because you can miss a lot of the money. Basically, these guys who sell at first few days, they lose a lot of the money, because this was top $2 and this coin go to the $5. So basically, they could go even 2.5x more than they even get from the beginning. So as I said, guys, this could be life-changing money for all of you. As I said, we will start with $1.5 million. I hope by the end of the year we will have around $10 million in liquidity per token. As I said, this will be really good if we manage to get this. That means 5-6x more. That means with all these staked tokens, with these tokens in the programs, you will be able to get the price even $30 to $50, maybe even more per token. So this is why I said to you guys, please be patient, please wait. You already make some profits with the waiting of Ethereum, and now from this moment you will be ready to take your profits up, but be patient because this could last maybe 2-3 months, 4 months. If we see this bull run, if we see all this new money coming into the crypto, like we see here, if we see all this new money coming into the crypto, as I said, with all this new money, we can get really, really big amounts of the profits. We can see all new all-time highs. We can see something really big because now we are just under resistance. And if we manage to break this up, hold with the altcoins and go into the $2 trillion, this means TMX token can go to $30-50 or even more. So basically, for all of you guys, you can go from 10 to 20x or even more. So that means if you, let's say, invest $10,000, you can cash out $100,000, $200,000, or even more. And also, what we are working on with the exchanges, we will try to get you guys staking, but on the central exchanges. So how this stuff will work? So basically, you will be in opportunity to take your TMX tokens from the wallet and send it, let's say, to VX, and there on VX stake it. So how this stuff will work? Basically, you will be rewarded for give the VX exchange tokens, so they can sell it, they can use it, and you will get passive income from that. Yeah. We will see how long time of the period we will be able to get this, because what that means, let's say if you put 5,000 tokens with $3 and you stake them, you can get from 100, 200, or even more percent more on API just for the giving them tokens, to trade them, because they will pay you to hold this token together. So basically, from this perspective, as I said, you will be able to get really good income back. And as I said, with 10, 20, 50, $100,000 in value of TMX token, you can almost double the money just in short period of the time. And as I said, this is really good because with all this impact, with this low supply, from that moment you will be able to get all this stuff together and put it on the market. So as I said, for now we are looking up to get these dates as we send requested, and from that moment when we get confirmation, when we get all these exchanges connected to our smart contract, we will close TGA. You will get your tokens on your wallet basically, and from that moment I will guide you now what you can do. So basically, if you want to send to the exchanges, if you want to put into the staking mode, if you want to sell some, buy some, add some stuff together, or just hold, then maybe after 1 month come and connect your wallet and send to the VX, and let's say sell when the token will be $30 or something like that. As I said, real money is in the patient, in preparedness, and as I said, just be patient, guys, because new money is coming. Basically, what we see on the market now, that there is big possibility that there will be rate cuts in September in US. So that means a lot of the new fresh dollars will be printed and sent back into the market, into the liquidity. So what that means really big push up into the stocks, into the crypto. And as I said, we will be ready for that. We will have our own products. So as I said, for all new guys who are coming up, TMX tokens, if you hold enough, let's say if you hold by the end of the year, sell some part during this period of time, I think you can go easily with from 5 to 10x easily. So basically, your, let's say, $10,000 investment can go to $50,000 to $100,000, even more. Let's say guys who buy at $1,500 per Ethereum, put them into the TMX, they're already 2x or 3x, I think. So basically, if you put $10,000, you're already at $30,000 in value of TMX, and with all this push on the market, you can go to even maybe $100,000, even more. So this is how real money is made. So basically, just be prepared. Just put this on the market. Be ready for my guidance. I will follow you up with all this. But as I said, guys, don't sell everything on day one. I said You will see maybe TMX will pump it to $10 or even more, yeah, in day one.
Jake, you muted. Just unmute yourself. You muted again. I'm not sure why.
I don't know how, but yeah. So basically, you will be able to get really, really big income, really big push up on the market. And as I said, this is what we're waiting for. We send requests. Our next stage, I will guide you with all this procedure. I was a little bit off now during this week. I was really sick, but yeah, I'm just coming back. After we get this listing and get all this with the exchange, I think I'll need to take at least 1 week of the vacation. Yeah. So basically, just this summer I live in Split. Yeah. So basically, this is a city on the sea. I've been on the sea maybe once or twice. Yeah. So it's really crazy. Sea is 1 kilometer from my house. Yeah. So it's really crazy, and I don't even have time for this. Yeah. And now I get sick. So as I said, I'm just waiting for this to get this on, to bring all this excitement to you. And what is really important, we will also hunt for all new guys who is coming on the market. So all of you guys who are already in TMX, you will be our best promoters. Yeah. So basically, there will maybe be a few thousand more new guys when they see the listing on VX and some other exchanges. They will get notification, all this stuff. They will come and they will say, what is happening with this? Yeah, what these guys are doing. So you will be able, guys, to say to them what kind of the project it is. You will be able to promote, because when you promote TMX, you also bring the value to your tokens. Yeah, because all these new buyers, all these new investors bring the value of your token. Yeah, because you get the cheapest possible tokens, and all these guys will need to pay the price. I see some guys buy the Ethereum after $4,000. I know this will happen. Yeah, so I'm speaking for the months. Please buy Ethereum. Buy Ethereum, put in TMX, you will be in profit. Yeah, and sometimes I think I'm crazy. Yeah, but people just don't want to listen. Some guys buy at $4,000. Some guy buys at 4,500. So it's really crazy. Yeah, but as I said, guys, don't FOMO. Don't you didn't miss out anything. This is just beginning. Yeah. So basically, this is just beginning. So be ready to push this up. Yeah, yeah, bro.
How you doing, man? So keep taking care of yourself, okay? And besides that, like, so questions that I'm getting is like, how close are we on the exchange, the TMX exchange? Because there's a lot of people that purchase private sale, and there's a lot of people that purchase, the IPO or the TGE that still want to put it in the exchange. They don't even want to put it into Weeks or any of the other exchanges we might get listed on. How's the timeline looking on CertTech and audits and everything going with testing it out?
Yeah. So basically, I'm testing the exchange every day. So trading part is a finish. So basically, we got this sort out. From this moment, we're just waiting for the certificate that they do the most. But yeah, this is the summer. They're on vacation. I think next week they will just push this stronger and faster. As I said, I don't want to go into this, let's say, demo mode to all of you guys to test without their audit. Yeah, so basically we will maybe see some small gaps and this stuff together. But yeah, from my perspective, as I said, when we go live in the token listing, I think maybe even 10 days after, we will go fully live with the TMX exchange. So basically, we will follow up with the exchange. I will try to get demo mode for you guys so you can try to trade it. As I said, I do it every day. It's working. It's working really good, really fine. And it's really pleasure to work with it. But from my perspective, as I said, we are just waiting for these guys to audit. As I said, they're really slow, but there is also 100 smart contracts. Yes, so it's really crazy. We also add up few more. We add up some exchanges, so it's all also need to go to pass out with together. But yeah, as I said, from my perspective, what I see, we'll have the first launch of TMX token, then we will have launch of the exchange, and after we will go with TMX global. Yeah, so basically, I think we will have these 3 waves to be ready, to push on the market, to collect everything, and to be ready with all these TMX products and stuff together. Because with all this add up on the product, we can push the price of the token really high. because these markets can always priced in some good news. Yeah, basically, when you give them that the TMX token just released the exchange, they open liquidity, they will pump the token 100% or 200%. Yeah, so you will see how this stuff is really crazy. Yeah, so basically, every good news about the TMX can pump the token and pump the price of the token really, really hard.
So
So
one question also, Jake, is so those that don't know how to use Weeks, or say we get listed on another exchange, starts with an M, ends with a C, or another one that starts with a B and ends with an X or something like that, but they don't want to use those, can they swap it using Uniswap? Can they swap TMX using Uniswap over to USDT Arbitrum 1, just in case?
so yeah, so basically for this we will have liquidity for the swapping of the tokens also on TMX. Yeah. So basically, when the exchange go live, we will also have opportunity for the guys. So maybe
So
this
you
will be
could,
the easiest for them. Yeah, basically, we'll have also some liquidity there for the TMX token. But yeah, as I said, for the guys who don't want to go with central exchanges, as I said, I think we will open one also liquidity pool on the Uniswap. I
Okay.
will try to get this done. So basically, from this part, we will go there. So as I said, when we prepare it, we will have two centralized. We'll have our own exchange, and we will also look up for the one decentralized exchange. So everybody will have opportunity to exchange, to buy, to sell, or do whatever they want from this perspective.
I like it. So yeah, I mean, so it sounds pretty cool. Like we're getting close. Like you said, it could happen in the next couple weeks.
Yeah,
know.
as I said, from my maybe it will happen next Wednesday. Yeah. So as
So
I said,
TGE and could possibly be open for 7 more days.
TJ can be maybe open for 2 days, 3 days, or yeah, as I said, can be open maybe for 10 days. Yeah, but as I said, if you want the guy buy now. Yeah, if you want, as I said, now it's premium price for everybody, so you
And it's
miss
still
out.
not bad. Yeah, it's still not bad to purchase right now because you're
Yeah,
still
still
getting
not bad.
TMX
Yeah,
token before it even pumps up. So we're
yeah,
not necessarily completely attached to Ethereum anymore because he filled the order at 4K,
yeah.
so you put it in now, obviously he's just going to fill that order right over to there and everything. So James, you got a question, or you just want to say hi? Guess he's just saying hi.
Yeah.
But so
So yeah, as I said, guys, yeah, I will try to get all this information written and in the group for the guys who are not on the Zooms. Yeah, as I said, I'm still not feeling so good. Yeah, I'm trying to come back this week, but yeah, I will try to get all this information for you guys. Yeah, so as I said, from my perspective, we are looking up to get. As I said, I think next 50 days we will have this done. We will be listed, but yeah, from my perspective, I will try to get
oh, and
this
one
move.
question too, Jake, for those people that have wallets that they think they're compromised, can that be dealt with pretty quick, as in, the coins don't get shifted to that wallet? Would they need to like be in touch with you to give you a new Trust Wallet address or MetaMask address before that happens?
Yeah, so basically this is a little bit problem. Yeah, so as I said, when you buy the tokens, it's connected to your wallet. Yeah, so if you are into the wallet, uh, we cannot take the tokens from your wallet and send it to another wallet. Yeah, because everything is on the smart contract. Yeah, from this side.
So it's already built in the smart contract?
Yeah, it's already built in. But yeah, as I said, I see. Yeah, the Frida sent me the message. Yeah, so I will see what we can bring for you for her. But yeah, from my perspective, what we see, yeah, we will go case by case because it's a little bit complicated. Yeah, basically,
So
maybe we will
yeah,
share some our tokens, yeah, and give to her, or maybe do something like that. Yeah, some compensation. But yeah, as I said, this can happen to everybody. And as I always said, please always write your seed phase, always write all this stuff together. try to not connect your wallets to every exchanges, to every some stupid meme coin projects or this kind of the stuff. Because let's say if you have invested 100K into the TMX, you want to have only wallet for TMX, yeah. So you don't want to collect this wallet to every other sites and some stupid projects, yeah. Because they can collect your data, they can collect you, they can send these tokens, sell them, or do whatever they want, yeah. So basically, we'll see from the moment when we close TGE, you will get your tokens on your wallet, and from that moment you will be able to send, let's say, tokens from that wallet to other wallet. So
Yeah, you
maybe
can do it
Frida,
fast.
if you have still your wallets on your wallet address, what is compromised, maybe at that moment when we unlock, you will be able to send it into the.
There's some other things you can do, Frida, because I know this was something that you had, that you can go make sure that your wallet's not connected to anything. There's ways to go and like, I forgot the words of it. Like, is it like disconnect it basically from something you've connected to? That part, because there's a lot of scam companies like, hey, we'll trade inside your wallet, just connect your wallet, and then they just swipe out all your tokens. So like then you can disconnect that on that network that you might have done it on. Another thing is, I mean, this is a new token, probably if you gave your 12, yeah, revoke.cash. That's what you'll need to do and connect your wallet to that, Frida. And then Tim messaged that revoke.cash. That's something you'll want to go and make sure your wallet is not connected to any other smart contracts, because everything's a smart contract now. Oh, did you see the new smart contract? Don't even do it. And if you do, make a new wallet for it, because there's always a backdoor. There's always something. They're backdooring people on different things all the time. So that's something you can do, Frida. Also, right when this happens, just be ready to move it to another wallet, because I'm sure they don't know what TMX is. So it's like you'll need to be like bang some Ethereum in there. If you can hold Ethereum in there without them sucking that out really quick, then you're probably okay. But TMX going in there, you have to be quick at that. Um, I think
Yeah,
Jerry had a question. I don't know. I
yeah,
think same
yeah.
question week,
So
but
basically, yeah, for the guys who buy in private sale. So basically, you guys are already at 600% in profit. Yeah. Basically, you will have all the tokens from the day one available for the staking. So basically, what that means, if you invest $10,000 into the private seed phase, all these $10,000 in tokens will be put into the staking. And or during the period of the time we will announce this, we are making this change into the smart contract. We will send you back how long period of the time will be unlocking. During this period of the time, you will get the part from these taken tokens back to you as, let's say, clean TMX tokens, what will be able again to stake or to sell or do whatever you want with these tokens. Yeah. So basically, if you are, let's say, have 10% of the tokens unlock every month. So that means, let's say, if you buy $10,000 of the tokens, you have $1,000 of the tokens released every month. So that means that your $1,000 of the tokens already worth $6,000 of the tokens. Yeah. If you can catch me, guys, because you're already at 600% of profit. You buy for 50 cents, release day will be $3. So that means you're already 600% up. Yeah. And from that moment, when you catch up, as I said, as I speak, he asked me about 10%, how to sell 10%. You sell from the amount what you have of the tokens 10%. So that means from this $6,000 what you have in value, you sell $600 of TMX token. And every push up you sell 10%. Basically, next month you will get an additional $6,000. So now you will have $12,000 in TMX token. So next month you can sell $1,000 or $1,200. So basically, from the amount what you have, you sell 10% of the tokens. Yeah. So this is what I'm speaking, guys. Yeah. So basically, not 10% of everything what you have. It's just 10% of the tokens what you have on your wallet, what is not staken or what is not put into the work. As I said, for the most of the guys, best case for you guys now is put tokens, let's say, on central exchange or our own exchange into the staking, and all these rewards what you get for the stake and this kind, you sell it during the time. This is the easiest money for you, and you will keep the money, keep your tokens for the long term to invest it. So basically, I will try to get all these few examples for you guys, what you can bring and how you can earn the money during the period of time, not to destroy the price of TMX token and to build for the long term. because when we get listed, millions of people will see that TMX is now listed. They will ask, what is TMX, what they're doing, who are these guys, what they're bringing on. And when they see that we have also our banking solution, our card, that we have staking, that we have affiliate parts, so basically we have so much products in one under one TMX. As I said, this is really huge. Yeah. So basically, I will guide you through all this process. To I need to say not to fuck up these guys. Yeah. So basically, this is the life-changing money what you can bring. Yeah. So just follow the Jake. Yeah. As I said, I have the plan. I'm the trader last 10 years. I know how market works, how market will do. So when the Jake said, please wait 10 more days, then we will go listed. You wait 10 more days because this means maybe $10,000 more in your account. Yeah. So as I said, guys, just be patient. Please follow up, and you will see how all this stuff work together. As I said, I need to finish. Yeah, I need to drink something. Yeah, my wool is really hard, but yeah, as I said, guys, happy to have you all here. We are bringing this. We are now at 90%. All this new stuff will come back, and as I said, just be patient. We are closing to the end. We are closing to the end, but this end is just beginning. Yeah, this end is just beginning to all this new pump, to all this new money. So as I said, guys, please
I
be
think
ready.
James still has his hand up.
Yeah, everyone hear me?
James, you will broke your hand. You are holding too long.
Don't break me. Hey, Jake, awesome. Keep getting better. Lots of fluids. I mean, that's my dream with this is that, that's the whole reason and stuff to be able to stake or somehow provide liquidity. I'm hoping for like a monthly payout every month and then put it on and correct me if I'm wrong, but I just want to like stake it or do something with it internally so then I can get a monthly good income to put on the TMX global card and then use that for shopping and bills. Is that,
Every 24 hours,
simplistically,
James, every
was
24
that?
hours, you can kind of withdraw what you're making from staking. You don't have to wait every month. You can withdraw every 24 hours what you
Yeah,
earned
but I
from.
just want to lock in. I just want to lock in and I don't want to sell. Like
No,
I'm
you
here.
aren't selling. You're just scraping off what you made from the fees. And then you can roll it into liquidity. You can move it to TMX Global. You can buy more TMX tokens, roll it back in to staking. There's no lock periods or anything for monthly.
Well, I mean staking and stuff, and then staking's usually locked in, right? For a certain period of time.
No, yeah, basically on our exchange you will be able to stake money at any time. Yeah. So basically if you stake
Okay.
into the liquidity, you can just sell liquidity tokens and get your money back. Yeah. So as I said, this is the power of DEX, decentralized exchange. Yeah.
Yeah, this
So
isn't.
you will be in full control of your money and take your money at any time, at any moment. Yeah. So basically, as I said, I know what James you are speaking. So this is best case solution. You put your, let's say, 10K into the liquidity, you get every month $1,000, and you put this $1,000 into your TMX card, and you spend it on daily basis. So, but this is the easiest use case, and as I said, you will be able to do all this stuff together.
Awesome. Yeah. I'll never see it. I got to give the card to my wife and I'll never see the money, but she'll be happy.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay,
Thanks a lot.
okay. Yeah, so thank you guys. Yeah, thank you guys for everything. Yeah, so basically, I will update you all with all information. You will get all information on the time. So yeah, just be prepared, just be ready. Yeah, some big stuff is coming, and I think this September we will print really hard. Yeah, so we'll print really hard. So yeah, it will be some money for the Christmas presents. Yeah, so be ready there. Be prepared, guys, and see you next week. I will see. Maybe I will see. Will I come on the Monday? But yeah, on the Wednesday I will surely go. If we get on the Wednesday listing, I will come on the Monday. Maybe a few more days before. I will just check everything what we get from feedback. But until the end of the Friday, I will know. We will go list for the next week, or we will get another date. Yeah, because we need to work with these two exchanges. Yeah. So yeah, so thank you guys for your time, and yeah, as I said, I'm really pumped. Ethereum is also pumped. So yeah, let's bring this on, all these patient payouts. So yeah, let's bring this value up, and let's pump the TMX, and also share with your friends, share with your community. Take our TMX card, bring this all stuff together, be prepared to cash out of this big money, and yeah, It's just say prepare, guys, and let's pump it. Yeah. Thank you, and
Thanks, Jake. Thanks, everybody.
Right. Thanks, Jake. Thanks, guys. And see you.
See you later.
Get well fast, Jake.